We want to use this as an opportunity to ask questions. Don't be shy. You know, myself, Mike Stewart here, we've been working with you guys for, in some cases, years, right? Sometimes a couple months. But we want you to have the confidence in what we do, how we do it, and not just hear it from us again, right? So I think the real reason why we're here is to interact with my team, see the operations, how do we do things, how do we make decisions for you, and the real people that are driving that are upstairs, right? They're in the office here with us. So as we go around, I'm going to introduce my team. We'll start in different departments. We'll leasing, property management, client relations. So feel free to interact, ask questions directly to the people that are here in the office managing your assets and your properties for you. Okay, so this is supposed to be a very fun, interactive day. We're going to take some time here in the office. After our tour, we'll sit down, we'll have lunch provided. Our caterer is going to bring in lunch for us, and then we're going to get in the van and we're going to drive around Jacksonville. We got a lot of houses, a lot of ground to cover, so it's going to be a full day, like I said, but we should be back around 5 o'clock is the game plan here. So if you do anything, just let myself and Mike Stewart know, okay? And I was saying the real reason why we do this is everyone here has already purchased homes, right? You guys are closing here on 2 days. So, you know, Jan, for example, has owned properties for 3 years. So for most of our clients, this is, you know, the opportunity to see your houses for the first time. Maybe you've never been to Jacksonville before. So I really want to give you a good idea of the neighborhoods we invest in, the why do we invest in these certain areas. We're going to go through our properties. I've got one of each of our houses on our list here today, so we'll be able to walk through one of our properties and see the residents and interact with our team as well. Okay, so we started off here. This is our lunch area, and it's a great way for us to, you know, get introduced, and I'll kind of turn it around. I'll have Mike, I think, since we do have a big group here, maybe we'll just kind of go around, everyone introduce yourself, how many properties you own with us, and, you know, how long you've been investing, and then I'll pick it up and we'll do a tour of the office and we'll go from there. Mike, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Mike Stewart. I'm a senior account manager, just like the other Mike here. Previously, though, I managed our service team. So as you were working with your portfolio managers, I was working with that team. This quarter, I transitioned to the account manager role. I'm specifically working with all of you. So after you've closed, we needed a dedicated point of contact to work really portfolio growth and development. So that's my role. As you guys need to grow your portfolios or want to grow your portfolios, I'd be that resource for you there. I'm also working with our property management side. So anybody that would come to us for property management services, I'll be responsible for that, and I try to pitch in with new folks as needed.
It's amazing. We're all in a similar situation, right? Yeah, we're all seeing our houses for the first time for the most part, right? Most people haven't been to Jacksonville, but it's nice to see we're all from different parts of the country, right? And a lot of our clients aren't here in Jacksonville. We do have some local clients, but most of our clients are like you in markets where it is tough to find cash flowing properties, or it makes more sense, landlord laws, or just want to be passive. I don't want to mess with that anymore. And our team is here to do that. So that's why I want you to really interact and you know, ask questions to my team. You know, we started off here in the lunch area because we're really big on the team component, and we're going to talk a lot about not really so much the properties, but how do they work? You know, how do we find good renters? How do we make sure that income consistently comes in? And the team is really the people make that happen. That's the engine that gets it all rolling, right? So the reason why we have this lunch area here is every day at 12 o'clock, 12:30, we stop everything. We all eat lunch together. We interact with different departments. You talk about how construction and property managers, leasing agents, everyone impacts everybody, right? And what you find in a lot of organizations is everyone gets so locked into your own silo, your own mindset and what you're currently working on, and sometimes you lose the true value, the true picture, right? And so I don't want our, you know, construction guys solely focused on hitting their budget, right? Or making a decision that ultimately negatively impacts you as a client, or the renter that's going to be moving in there. So everything has to be working in concert, in unison, so that ultimately we have a good performing rental property, right?
So all the crews come in for lunch too every day?
No, those guys get snacks, and then they got to stay out in the road, right? Yeah. No, they get peanuts and crackers. So, and trust me, we hear about it all the time. Right? So when they're around, they'll come in, but for the most part, the construction guys, the superintendents, they're out in the field. field, right? They're on the mobile offices there. So we do have about 80 people in our office that are employees here. We've got, say 50 or so people that are in pretty full-time in the office here, mostly the property management side of the operations, like accounting, HR, that's everyone that's going to be here in the office. But we still want all of those people to interact, right? Even if you're a construction guy, I still want you to complain about not having lunch, but it's still important to be part of that, the group, the team, right? And so that's why we really want to have that opportunity. So we have a caterer bring lunch in. We've done this ever since business started. I started 9 years ago with 6 other people, and we had lunch, right? That was different. It was Publix cold cuts and Hot Pockets and Frank's Red Hot sauce to really spice things up, and now it's like fancy salads and things have grown, but it's the same concept, right? Let's all get together, let's interact, let's hang out and spend some time together, and that's what we're going to do today, okay? So we'll get started off. We'll go upstairs. We'll check with our property management leasing teams. We'll go stop by Palm Insurance and check in and introduce those guys. We won't go over to the title attorney. We'll stay here in the office, and then we'll be here till about 1 o'clock, and then we'll get on the road.